Okay, so welcome to our team call tonight. We are going to be talking about Summit, which is in 3 days. We're headed to New Orleans. I'm super excited. This is like the most exciting event that Beachbody does all year. Well, they do lots of events, but this is a really, really exciting one, and we're going to get lots of announcements for new things that are coming up in Beachbody world. So Genevieve and I think, are the ones on the team who have been the longest. This will be our third year. So we are going to tell you a little bit about what to expect because our first year we literally had no idea. So we want to give you an idea of what to expect. If you're not going, don't think that this doesn't pertain to you because you still can feed off of the excitement of Summit. You can still post about it. One thing to note too is that the opening ceremony, which is on Thursday evening, and the closing ceremony, which is on Saturday evening, will be live streamed. So you can watch it from your computer. You can be there right as we're getting the announcements to hear what's up and coming, and you can be part of the experience as well. But we're going to talk to you again about if you're there, how to post about it, how to talk about it. If you're not there, what can you be saying to again, build that excitement around the event. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, hand it over to Jen, and then we will go from there. Have questions at the end.
So the big thing to keep in mind, y'all, is that, we're going to say it a bunch of times, but really be excited. Like, this is so exciting. So just know that, yes, like, it is like a conference and there's work, you're taking sessions and stuff, but it is a lot of fun. I think that was the big thing for me, is that I just had so much fun. It was super, super great. So are we starting with how?
Sorry. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so we have some pro tips for y'all. So the big thing with check-in and registration and the course. So you guys should all have downloaded the app already, the Summit app on your phone. If you haven't already done that, do that tonight. But check-in registration, no matter whether you're coming, whether you're getting in on Wednesday or Thursday, that should be the first thing you do. So check into your hotel or your house rental and go check in, because you're going to get your name tag. It's going to have your card to get into your workout, the super trainer workout. It's going to have your lunch tickets. It's going to have your schedule, your haul, like everything that's going to, you won't be able to get into the opening ceremony unless you have this name tag. So just know you need to have that with you. So go check in. Then the core is where it's like the Beachbody store, like, the online store, but they have it, and everything is super discounted. So they have stuff on sale, like apparel. They have, in past years, they had fit DVD programs, but now with on demand, I don't know if they'll be selling any, but let's just say you did want to buy DVDs of a fit program, they have that. But what Raquel and I really love about it, and other coaches that have gone, is like you can get really cool, cheap giveaways. They had these like $5 cooler bags. I actually still have mine.
Mm-hmm.
They were $5, and I've given them away to challengers. Every month in your challenge group, you do like, a challenger or whatever, like a giveaway. I've gotten resistant bands. I've gotten headbands there that are super cheap. So when you guys are going through the core, there can be a long line. So try and do that right when you get there, just so that when you're going to sessions and the workouts, you're not worrying about it. I think for us, Raquel, we maybe just went once the entire time and just got everything done that one time, because you do have to wait in line to get in. So if you go in the first time, just do a big, purchase, and then you don't have to go through it again. They have like really fun jackets, I think, that we've gotten, like pants that say like Beachbody Coach, which is pretty cool. The last thing is that they do not accept cash, that you will have to have a card, and you also have to know your coach ID number. So that's super important. And let's say you wanted to buy something under your spouse account or like a family member, have their ID number as well. So you have to know your coach ID and use a card of some sort, debit card, credit card. Cool.
Yeah, so just to kind of bounce a little bit off of that, where she said you can buy off of your spouse account. So for example, if your spouse is on your weak leg, a new thing they're doing this year is that they are allowing apparel and all the stuff at the core to count towards volume. So if you buy it under your spouse account, you're actually building team volume for yourself. So not only is it a tax write-off that you're buying stuff at the Beachbody Summit, so it's a tax write-off, but you're also building volume to help you with that Team Cycle bonus. And you get to buy things like Genevieve said, for your challengers. Just a simple note that I want to talk about, and Rachel's not on this call because she's on vacation, but she'll be watching the recording. My very first summit, I knew in the back of my head that Rachel Johnstone was meant to be a coach. And guess what? I bought her a little $15 tank top and sent her a picture and was like, I'm thinking of you. I'm going to send you this tank top. And I mailed it to her. And exactly a year later, she finally decided to be a coach. But just know that little bitty things like that seem so insignificant can actually, turn around and be really beneficial. Rachel's now a super successful, thriving coach. And I just literally, my very first summit, I just sent her a little gift. So can't talk enough about that. Also, they're supposed to release some new apparel that's really, really nice. So be excited for that. I've heard, just little rumors that Beachbody is trying to go into the apparel route now, and kind of like in the Fabletics, Lululemon, like getting really cute stuff, because they know that as coaches, we're wearing it. People always ask us, what are you wearing? So I'm going to go ahead and put that on a limb that there's probably going to be some nice stuff there as well. Okay, so moving on, opening ceremony is Thursday evening. This is where Carl Deichler is going to speak, Jeff Hill, and they literally put on a production. Like, it's a production. I had no idea that they were going to do this, but you'll go and you'll sit in the stands. It's super chill, super relaxed, so just know that, and they're going to put on a show for you. Carl's going to come out and be his exciting, enthusiastic self. They're going to let us know what new workouts are going to be released this year, I think there's going to be a lot of great big announcements that we don't know yet, but that's where they're going to release those announcements. So again, if you're not going, I encourage you to live stream so that you can be there as well. Don't worry, we'll post the announcement as well on Team VIP so that you can kind of have what's going on as well. But that's going to be there during the opening ceremony, as well as rank recognition. So Star Diamond and above coaches will be walking the stage, having their name called, and everyone just is excited for them. So I know we have some of us on the team that will be walking the stage, and if that's not you this year, put it on your vision board for it to be next year, you at Summit. Visualize yourself walking across the stage, because it's really, really cool to do that in front of thousands of coaches. And then again, telling us what new workout programs will be released up and coming throughout the end of 2017.
Yes. So super, super good. So general sessions, workshops, workouts. So again, download that app because it's all there. But just know, so New Orleans, I don't know the exact distance between the convention center and the dome, Mercedes, Superdome, but I don't think it's very close. So just know that the general session that's going to be, Friday morning and Saturday morning is going to be in the dome, and then all lunch and the workshops are all in the convention center. Okay, so just know that when you're planning your day. For us, the days, we got up at 6 a.m. for the workouts, we packed a backpack, we had a change of clothes, we had snacks, we had everything with us for the entire day. We didn't go back to the hotel until 5-6 o'clock at night. Mm-hmm. So honestly, plan on that. If for some reason your hotel or house is on the way between those and you can stop off, great. Or if you need to take a break and you need to go to your place, do that. But if you want to be at everything on time, just bring a backpack, a duffel bag, some kind of bag with you with everything. So the super trainer workout, the celebrity workout is in the convention center. You have a room for that where the sessions are, but then the super workout is in the dome with everyone. So just kind of look at that. Look at location. So when you're looking at your schedule, look at the location of stuff. But really just plan on bringing everything with you for the day. And then as far as what you need, like I know for us, we brought our laptop because I was working throughout the day. So we're going to get to that a little bit later, but you don't go to Summit and just say, I'm not going to work. You're working still. Like I got my power hour in. You find the time, you figure it out. So I brought my laptop. Some people are hand note takers. So bring a notebook, for taking notes, or you can just use your laptop. Or if you have like a tablet or something, but definitely bring both or, one or the other. So yeah.
Yeah, and if you have like backup chargers, I would bring those as well because like she said, you're going to be on your computer or laptop or things like that. So make sure you have some backup chargers. And then finally, we have our VIP team social on Saturday night. This is a new location for us, so we don't know what's going to look like. So we have tentatively scheduled for it being in the hotel like lobby bar area. We are staying in Nashville, the Marriott at Nashville. I think there's multiple Marriotts, but it's Nashville Marriott. Wear something pink. We would, pink and black, it doesn't really matter what you want to wear. Be fun. You can dress up. You can be casual. There's really no right or wrong. We just want to get a fun team picture, and then we can all head to the closing ceremony together on Saturday night. So again, we'll pop that in if you're going. We'll actually post more about it in the group on Facebook for Summit, but just pack something pink.
Yes. Okay, so last thing is be excited and have fun. So what's going to happen, so I know myself when we went, we got a little starstruck when we saw like Caleb, who does all those YouTube videos. We saw a lot of coaches that, you've kind of seen, that maybe you stalk a little bit, but you know what? They're just normal people. Go up to them. Talk to everyone. Like everyone in New Orleans is probably going to be a Beachbody coach. Like it's overwhelming. And just talk. I know our first year we were kind of like, do we talk to anyone? But just introduce yourself, tell them your story, tell them your rank, tell them how long you've been a coach, ask them questions. Be like, oh, what do you do for your challenge groups? Like pick people's brains. So talk to people, network, ask questions, connect on Facebook. I know there's coaches that go to these events and meet success partners. So you could have your team VIP success partner or whatever, one of your own coaches is your success partner. But I think it's great to also meet someone and have a coach, that maybe lives on the other side of the country, because then you're just getting a different, insight on stuff or, whatever. And then as you continue to go to these events, you see them and it's exciting. So, and then also be engaged. It's super easy. It's long days. I'm not going to lie. It's long. It's tiring, but, go for it. I think, we really tried to go, we stayed at every session. We hung out, we went to all the different parties, that kind of thing. Stay engaged and, know that it's a working but fun kind of conference. And it's easy to be like, oh, I'm just going to like go back to the room for the afternoon and I'll just get to go to the sessions tomorrow. But they're amazing sessions and you don't want to miss any of it.
Yes. Okay, so that's kind of just like the nitty gritty of like what you can expect while at Summit. If you have questions at the end, we will be more than happy to answer them. But this is how to make the most out of Summit for your business. So that we share our journey on social media. That's part of what we do as coaches. But this is the same thing for this conference, is to share and document everything. Take people on a journey with you, right? Like we always think when we go to these things, we want to create that FOMO. And if you're not familiar with that acronym, that stands for fear of missing out. We want people at home to be like, oh, I wish I was a part of something like that. Because there gets to be a point in life when you grow up and like, there's nothing like this. Like there's no other, I've been on multiple work conferences in my career professional life. And let me just tell you, there is nothing like a Beachbody Coach Summit. It takes it to a whole nother level. The positivity, the culture, it's insanely amazing. And everyone could benefit from having this in their life. So show them that. Take them on the journey with you. For example, Genevieve has boarding and landing during your flight. Like, let them know where you're going. I feel like we've done such a great job. I've been seeing people's posts of, okay, should I wear A or B? And you're talking about it and how excited you are. So you're already building up the excitement. Keep doing that. People want to go on that journey with you. When you arrive into New Orleans, that might be a great time to go live. Like go live as much as you can. And it doesn't have to be just like, hey, I'm at a Beachbody workout, which definitely do that as well. But talking about, okay, where are you? Is it your first time in New Orleans? You're in the hotel, you're at the rental. It's going to be, there's just so many opportunities for you to share. And just show how awesome the community is of Beachbody. I think we have an amazing team VIP, but the community of thousands of Beachbody coaches, it's like the vibe and the frequency that people are just vibrating at, it's a whole nother level. So show that. Checking in at Beachbody registration, that's fun. You're going to get your name tags, and you're going to get different, like your bands if you get qualified for the Success Club party, all those things. Share it, take pictures. The Shakeology bar, this one's always really fun too. They'll have a Shakeology bar. You can buy your Shakeology, so you don't have to pack Shakeology unless you just really want to. But they'll have a Shakeology bar set up for you, so you can go and try out the different flavors, and there's different recipes. There will be like the Carl Deichler special. He likes the peanut butter and banana, showing that, how cool that is. The workouts. I think what's great about showing the workouts is I think so many times people have in their head that they have to look a certain way to be a coach. And I think that was the most exciting thing for us. I think Genevieve would agree. When we got there, we realized coaches, it takes a village to get the world fit, right? To end the trend of obesity. And coaches are in every end of the spectrum. Some people are literally just starting out on their journey and probably have 150 pounds left to go on their journey, and they're coaches rocking it. And then there's like these elite, super fit, have like an 8-pack for days that like eat, sleep, breathe fitness, right? And then there's everybody in between. But I think going live and showing people, look, anyone can be a coach. Anyone. You don't have to look a certain way. You don't have to come from a certain part of the country. Anyone can do this. I think that was really eye-opening, and I think that's really eye-opening for the people that are following us as well. Workshops, sharing about what is your big takeaway from the workshops, because these workshops are some of the very most amazing top coaches. There's always something that we can take away, and maybe it's a better way to run challenge groups, or maybe it's just an aha moment. I guarantee you're going to have an aha moment in every single one of the workshops, and you're like, I'd never thought of it that way. So share about your excitement there. Ceremonies and sessions, that's easy because there's so much like I said, Beachbody, you're going to be blown away because they know how to do it right. They know how to throw good parties. They know how to make these amazing productions. It's literally like a Las Vegas show, not kidding. So that's easy to go live at. That's easy to share excitement because there's just so much going on. Hanging out, right? Again, there comes a point in life where it's like you don't really have these like relationships and bonds, and like we truly are a team. And I'm so excited just to get to see people in person. Like I get to see Genevieve, I get to see Laura and Jessica, and occasionally I get to see Rachel and some of the people that live in the Austin, Cedar Park, Leander area. But the rest of you, some of you I feel like I know on social media, but I've never actually met you in person. And it's to show this community and this tribe of people that we're with. People want that. They want that positive community. So show them that. And then again, just documenting your day 1, day 2, day 3. People are going to be watching your journey. Even if they never like or comment on it, they're watching and they're going to be excited to follow and be, ooh, what are they doing today? So share. Okay, Jen, your turn. I think I talked a lot.
No, you're good. You're good. We're perfectly on time. So yeah, the day 1, day 2, 3, I like that because then people like as your posts, because especially like with Instagram and even Facebook, like people may not know where you're at with that. So I just like that. But so as you're taking your followers on your journey, so you're doing all these things, but what we really want to stress to you guys is that it would be easy to just say, ooh, Shakeology bar, yum. This is great. Thanks, Beachbody, right? But that's not content. That's not telling people why or sharing anything. So I know I've talked about this before on some calls, but the big thing to remember is you are not the star of these posts. Like just to make sure that you're getting the most out of this is telling people, why you're there, or why this is so amazing, and just really talking to people. Don't just document it like, I'm here now, workout done. Really go into some more about it. Like, got an exclusive invite to a celebrity trainer, Autumn Calabrese's workout with over 500 people in this room. It's 6 a.m. I'm feeling electric. It's amazing. It's Friday morning. How are you feeling? That's the post we want to see, not, necessarily like, woo, workout done at Summit, right? So think about that content and what you're saying. And I know like there's just so many other examples. And I'm just like I'm super into like content and stuff, but how can you explain it? Like you're telling a story. So don't just check in. So all these bullet points, don't just check in with your followers and say, we arrived to NOLA, but talk about the journey of it, or what you're the first thing you're excited to go and do. So just got to NOLA. I made it. I cannot wait to get it some Cajun food. Where's the restaurant I need to go? Who's been to NOLA, and where do I need to eat for dinner? So that's the difference between just arrived at NOLA, right? You want to be able to give people something where they can then comment and be excited with you. So how can you spin it so your followers and your friends and your family are like, oh, wow, yeah, that looks so fun. My friend went to, Chuck's down by, this street or whatever. So just start right now. The more you prep right now thinking, how can I work this? How could I do that? It's going to help it. So all that, talk about how you're surrounding yourself, like words to use is like, it's so amazing being able to surround myself with thousands of other people from all over the country who are doing the same thing. Like what Raquel said, there's so many coaches, talk about, I am meeting people. I just met someone from Canada. Okay, I've never met anyone from Canada before, and they're amazing. They've lost 200 pounds doing 21-day fix. I'm blown away. Does that make sense? Hopefully I'm making sense and giving you guys some ideas to it. And then you're getting spoiled by an amazing company, because I think that's kind of like, a lot of people either don't have jobs, or the job they have, their company doesn't do fireworks at a show. Their company doesn't give like free, things here and there. They don't have the opportunity to do this fun, trip with friends to a city where it's just electric and fun, and you get to go out and dance and dress up, but still have it be a learning type of conference. So I think just showing people that really makes people excited about it. So that's kind of the gist of that, is just make sure when you're posting, it's not just, hey, I'm here, workout done, Shakeology bar was good, but kind of going in more in depth. So, yes.
Another thing that you can do, you don't have to, but a lot of coaches will do like a coach sneak peek, like live from New Orleans during Summit. We'll probably utilize our 3-day coach sneak peek that we just ran, because we already have people in there. It's a closed Facebook group. But you guys are more than welcome. I think a lot of times you think you have to wait for us to run an event. If you're going to Summit, run a group. Talk about hey, if anybody's wanting to see behind the scenes of what it is that we do as coaches and what the summit looks like, let me know and I can add you in a group. And then that's when you go live and you share the workouts of, you with Chris Downing and all these hundreds of Beachbody coaches, and you talk about, why you became a coach, right? You can kind of dive more into it. Not that you can't do that on your personal page, but this is a great time because there is so much excitement that you could do a coach sneak peek during Summit. If you don't want to do it during Summit, which is totally cool, you don't have to. We are planning on doing something, I believe, next Monday, probably a 1-day event where we're going to be sharing more about it, because there's just so much excitement being built, and people are going to be watching us this next week, that it's perfect time to invite to What is Coaching. So totally up to you how you want to do that. There's no right or wrong. The excitement that we are building, people are going to be watching. I feel like Summit just brings so much momentum.
Yes. Couldn't agree anymore. And even if you don't do an actual event or certain call, just utilize those live videos, and before you go, the night before, you're packing, just say, hey guys, if you haven't been following me and seeing all of my different outfits I've been posting and all that, I've kind of trickled in, but I am headed to New Orleans tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. This is why I'm going, and then doing a recap video. I haven't decided yet personally what I'm going to do, whether I'm just going to try and go live and kind of talk about it and just be personally messaging people. I don't know. Last thing we want to add, and then I think Raquel has some more to go that isn't on here, but keep working your business while you are there. Okay, this is super, super crucial. You never want to stop working your business, but definitely not here on Summit, because this is where, there's going to be so much information from top coaches who are going to be giving you insight of tips and tricks, and start putting them in place. There's motivational speakers that really will move you and get you excited and motivated. So you want to use that momentum and that energy. Is it as, crazy, 20 invites a day? No, not necessarily. But you still want to be engaging with people, posting, but also commenting on people's stuff and, deciding, having an action plan post summit, whether it's coach group, another fit group, something, so you can feed off that momentum and that energy. So don't think of this as like a working thing, but it's also not just a break. You don't want to, just stop and be like, oh, I'll just like not check in with my, fit group or all of that. So just be sure to keep in mind, you still want to be squeezing in that power hour. Sorry, almost burped.
Okay, so that's really we touched on a lot of things. For the most part, we talked a lot about it. Just be excited if you're going to Summit, and if you're not going to Summit, make it your goal to get here next year, because it truly is a game changer to show you what's possible. You're going to see coaches who are literally just normal, regular people. I think what was so surprising to me and Genevieve is that we would see people, we always thought the top coaches had to be these like over the top, extroverted people. And some of the top coaches were literally the most soft-spoken, quiet, shy people who were rocking this business.
Yes.
And I think that was like the most exciting thing, that literally, and then it's just, there's such a plethora of different types of styles that anyone can do this business. Like, I think that's what it taught me, is that literally anyone in this business who remains consistent, not only to their own personal journey, but the journey of growing a business, and has a long-term vision to stick it out even when it gets hard, because it does get hard, can do this. The people that are successful are the ones who just said, I will continue to do this until I am successful. So I would just encourage you to, just get engaged as much as you can and meet people. Some of my, I have some really good friends that I've met in the Beachbody network that, I've learned a lot from, and they've challenged me even now, and they'll, ask me how I'm doing, and they'll share their best practices. Meet people. Have 3 questions ready to go. If you are somebody on the elevator and you're an introverted person, this is the time to get out of your shell and have like 3 questions in your back pocket of, where are you from? What's been your favorite part of Summit so far? How long have you been coaching? And really just try to connect with as many people as possible. And then my other tip would be, act as if you're a top coach, right? Like Genevieve said, when we first got there, our first year, we were probably like little starstruck, poor little baby coaches. But you know what, guys? We come from a really strong team. Like, corporate knows who we are. Like, if you're on Team VIP, walk like you are a top coach, because you are. And don't be afraid to, meet other people and learn from the best. And I don't know, I'm just super, super excited. Sorry, I have my kids saying goodnight. Good night. Good night. Love you. Good night.
Why are you working so much?
I'm sorry. I'm on a call right now. Why are you working so much? They should be asleep. Anyways, I'm super excited for this. I cannot wait to see all of you there. And I'm really honestly super excited about the announcements that Beachbody is going to come up with, because big things are happening for this company right now. And if there was ever a time to be a coach, now is the time. Which also brings me to my very last tip. There is nothing better than messaging people while at Summit saying, hey, I'm in the middle of this amazing Summit conference about coaching, and I just can't stop thinking about how great you would be at this and how you should be here with me. Sending those types of messages to people that you know would be amazing coaches really speaks volumes. So keep working your business while you're there. Okay, let me stop sharing my screen. Hold on. Any questions that we have? I can't get out of here.
Nothing?
Nada?
Cool.
This call makes me so excited, even though it'll be my second time. Guys, just be prepared that it's going to be a ton of information. So whatever you do, you've got to schedule some time after Summit to sit down and reevaluate your notes. Like, whether that's Sunday on the plane or Monday, it's very easy to have like a whole notebook of all these notes and do nothing with it. And then come next Summit, you're going to be like, I didn't even open that notebook that I took all those notes from. Mm-hmm. So make sure you have a time after Summit where you sit down and make sure you can reevaluate and pick top 3 or top 5 things and implement them. I can't strongly suggest that enough. Also, I know people have been posting about backpacks. Like, if you're able to bring backpacks, yes, bring a sweatshirt. It's cold in the sessions, especially after a hardcore workout with Tony. Bring water, bring snacks. whatever you do during the day, bring it. Bring those Kind bars or Lara bars or whatever. Bring water. Bring cash for Shakeology. Definitely go to Core. Core's amazing. Buy a sweatshirt you can wear. You're going to be with all of us. So if posting overwhelms you, it's awesome because we're all in it together. We're going to take group shots. We're going to be going live all the time. So it's good to have a game plan of exactly what you're going to post. But if it gets overwhelming, just be like, hey, we're all going to be together, and you're going to be in such great environments that the posts will come to you. Mm-hmm. So I know posting can be a little overwhelming for some people, but those are my tidbits.
Super good. Any other questions?
I have a comment.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm on my iPad and this is super funky. So just one thing about just an idea for posting. If you use Instagram or Snapchat, something that I did when I was on my trip to Italy is I posted like just a selfie on Facebook and said, follow me at my Instagram handle for stories, because it's a lot easier to make a story on Instagram or Snapchat of just like little bitty things and have them like walk with you throughout the day than it is to like go live every 5 seconds. Because if you do that, that kind of gets lost. So definitely go live on Facebook like at least once a day. But if you want to have them really follow you every step of the way, make a story and then have something on Facebook that will link to that. That way you'll get more followers too on those platforms, because most of us have more Facebook people than Instagram people. So just a way to get more people over there.
That's really good advice. I think, people want to see the nitty gritty. So the stories are great to do that. Tisha, you talked about attire. It's really, you can wear whatever you want. Like you can wear workout clothes. Some people change into more like casual, like, shorts, jeans with like maybe a nice top. Really, there is no right or wrong. So whatever you feel like you're comfortable in, you can wear. It's going to be like everyone's going to be wearing different things. Lisa, did you raise your hand? I didn't even know you could raise your hand in this.
We'll miss you, Lisa.
Wait, what?
You're on mute.
Wait, unmute. Are you there? Can you talk? Wait.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear her. Nada.
Also, have y'all seen that Instagram going live on Instagram? I think I'm going to try that out for the first time at Summit. I don't know if any of y'all have. I know Raquel has.
What?
But that's going live on Instagram, that feature.
Oh, yeah. But it just disappears immediately.
I know. That's true. That is true.
Yes. And what is this? We need to plan to not return to our hotels during the day, plan to pay. Yeah, I mean, again, this is new for us too. We've been in New Orleans for the past 2 years, so we had a better run of it. But I would I don't know how close everything is, but I would probably pack extra clothes and snacks and just be ready to stay out. Because I'm just not sure.
Can you hear this?
Now I can, yes.
Oh my God. It's because I was on a phone call and on the video. It was weird. I was going to say it's very hard to go live. It's random. I think I missed some content, but it's very hard to also connect to going live all the time because so many people are trying to do it at the same time because everyone's using all of the data, cellular data. So just heads up that I think that's a really great idea to do the stories on Insta and Snapchat, because you can still record, and if it doesn't post, you can just try to repost it once you get better connection.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's good. That's good. Okay, anybody else?
I have a question just on that note, since she just said that. Are we going to have access to Wi-Fi while we're there, or is it going to be all data?
I don't remember. Genevieve, do you remember? I lost her.
I don't think there was Wi-Fi at the conference, or only the hotel, I believe.
I think just the hotel as well. Yeah.
Dear Carl, please get us Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Seriously.
For real.
Okay, anything else? Are we excited?
So excited.
Yes. Okay. Well, if you have any questions for those that are going, you can post in the summit group. And then I know that we're getting there on Wednesday. I know a lot of other people are getting there on Thursday. So just hit us up when you're in town and hopefully we can all meet up. Yeah. Okay. Have a fabulous week and I'll see you in NOLA. Bye, y'all.